Opportunities are hard to come by, but when life presents, you want to make the best out of it. Miss Tourism Universe Zimbabwe, Sharon Rutsito, has an opportunity in front of her, but it may not be so if she does not get well-wishers coming her way to help the financial situation that may make it impossible for her to go and represent and be an ambassador for Zimbabwe in a nation where we know a lot of people have benefited from the indigenization program immensely, massively, but you never hear them donate to any single event in Zimbabwe. Sharon Rutsito starts by explaining what happens in her field of modeling.
Guided elements associating themselves with a profession like modeling cannot be put aboard saying that all women who model are prostitutes, right? At the same time, modeling has spawned business women, politicians, high-profile movers and shakers all around the world, and expressing their ability, expressing their potential, and this is the trajectory I intend to follow. Modeling here in Zimbabwe hasn't been easy. It's very difficult because of some other controversies that has been going on. My journey to Lebanon, it's not that easy. It's hard work. I'm putting extra effort every day. And when I will say that I'm now going, that's when I'll get settled. Because for now, you know, like I'm running around, looking for my dresses, looking for money for my air ticket. Every day I'm running around. Just that here in Zimbabwe it's very difficult because we lack resources. We don't have resources. We're not getting much support from the corporate world. I promise you I'm bringing the crown home. I will make Zimbabwe proud when I go to Lebanon for Miss Tourism Universe Zimbabwe. And so far I was in the top 5 for the voice that we are doing right now. I'm in the top 5.
How much do you need for the air ticket, accommodation, and all for you?
Everything else is $7,000.
Yes.
I need about $7,000. For my air ticket, I need 1.6 because I'll be using Fly Emirates. For accommodation, it's sorted because we have hotel sponsors. Everything else is sorted. But what I need is my resources.
From all the money that you are trying to raise, the government or the ZTA is not putting any cent out of that, and yet you are representing Zimbabwe.
No, they are promising to support me. They are promising to support me. It just depends with you, how they take you, how you speak to them, you know, how you be able to manage to influence them. Because I have to come up with something unique. If they are to sponsor me, right, I have to make sure I have some unique idea to benefit the company that will be sponsoring me. There's no way I can just, you know, be sponsored, then get money, then at the same time I don't benefit the company. And it's more like they're just giving away money, but that's not it. But I'm loyal, especially to companies. I've worked with a number of companies. The companies that were sponsoring me during my journey of modeling, when I was working on my projects. I've managed to be a brand ambassador for Vida Cosmetics. I've managed to be a brand ambassador for Panashe Holdings. But unfortunately, this time around, the money that I want and the resources that I need to go with, they can't afford at the moment. They don't have money. And I just had to understand them. And at the same time, I have companies that have submitted my proposals and they are promising to reply me this week. And I'm just hoping for a positive reply. I was thinking that if I'm to go to the government, right, it will take me more time, and I don't know their conducts or who to contact in government.
What about the ZTA?
They are doing Miss Tourism Zimbabwe, and I'm Miss Tourism Universe Zimbabwe to represent Zimbabwe in Lebanon.
Okay.
And Miss Tourism Zimbabwe will go represent Zimbabwe in the Miss Tourism world in another country. So I was just thinking to myself that if they're also looking for sponsorship for their pageant that they are doing, and I'm also looking for sponsorship that I'm doing, so it's a different thing at the same time. So that's the unfortunate part of it.
With the preparation so far, are you going to be able to represent the country well in Lebanon?
Yes, I'm going to represent Zimbabwe. I'm going to represent my country well. At the same time, as long as I get enough things, I'm going to make Zimbabwe proud. And already it is started through the voting and everything. I've sent the link on my Facebook. People should just go search Sharon Rutsito. There's a link I've sent day before yesterday. It's not even 5. You scroll down, then you click the link, then you follow the instructions.
When did you start modeling?
I started in 2012, but in 2012 I wasn't that serious because I wasn't allowed by my sister to come out of the house anytime I want. Then 2013, that's when I started being serious with modeling, because I've realized that it's, it brings out the real me. At the same time, I've realized that I have some potential. And okay, in 2012, this is what happened. I started with size 4. The owner for size 4, I just met him in town. Then he just approached me. He was just like, are you interested in doing modeling? Then I was like, yes.
The owner had seen you just walking. He seen you the face.
Exactly,
he said,
in town. So he was like, are you interested in modeling? Then I said yes. So he just gave me his card. But that's how it is. I didn't take it serious that time, but I just kept the card. But when I started being serious with modeling, that was in 2013.
Other local pageants like Miss Zimbabwe or Miss Tourism?
Yes, I've tried Miss
and
Zimbabwe.
How have you fared?
I've never tried Miss Tourism though, but I've tried Miss Zimbabwe.
And
when I got into Miss Zimbabwe 2014, right, I didn't have enough things because we were just told in 2 weeks that we are going to be in camp and you should have everything else with you, right? So at the same time, I didn't have enough things. That was the challenge. So I had to go around in 2 weeks' time, even to approach companies. I wasn't going to make it. Even the company I was working for in Mount Pleasant, they promised, but because of the short time, I didn't make it. So I just got into camp without enough things. And the thing is, like, when you get into camp without enough things, the challenge is that there will be too much competition. The too much competition will make you, if you don't have enough things, you might lose confidence, be that confident and all. So that was the challenge that I was having. So I was just maybe looking down upon myself, that saying to myself that, even if I want to go, maybe to stand up, to say anything, people might not listen to you because be having, what others are wearing or something like that, So that was my challenge. I didn't have enough things, but it didn't come out well. So I got out of camp a week before the final. And at the same time, it was for the good of it because I didn't have even the dresses for. I just had few
So you decided on your own that I should move out of the camp because of...
Not at all. No one taught me the reason to come out of Miss Zimbabwe, but I'm not going to go much into detail about this, but it didn't come out well with me. I didn't make it to the top. That's all. Exactly.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel ZimdiTv News and be the first to receive breaking news and stories making headlines, and also subscribe to our website ZimdiTvNews.com and never miss a story.